Okay, now that we have learned our C position in the right hand, it's time to do the C position in the left hand. Now, when you do the C position in the left hand, you still have to go to the twins, okay? And you'll be an octave down. This is where we were with our right hand. We're going to go an octave down so that whenever you get used to playing with both, you'll have a good position. So you go to the twins, and then the C is right next to the twins, just like up here, but your pinky goes on the C instead of your thumb. So the 5 goes on the C instead of the 1. And it's the same concept. You want to keep your hand rounded like this, like you're floating in a pool. You don't want to crab like a crab claw or something. So put them just like this, pinky, and then we just play all of the individual notes. And the pinky is a little bit weaker on this hand, probably because it's not most people's dominant hand. But if it's not your dominant hand, it tends to lift, whichever one is not. So whenever you do play, just make sure that this one stays rounded. It can kind of start to get straight. Okay, so let's do that again. Ready, go. Okay. Now we are going to, while your left hand is up here, let's do some just chords. So while your hand is in the C position, with your 5, your 3, and your 1, you're going to play a C chord, okay? So 5, 3, and 1, all together, all of those 3 at the same time. Ready, go. And you'll play that again. Ready, go. Yeah. Now you'll go over here with your right hand and you'll play the C chord with 1, 3, and 5 also. Ready, go. Good. And then one more time. Ready, go. All right. And then if you were to play a D chord, your thumb, the 1, would just move up. And you still would play with 1, 3, 5. Go. And that's a minor sounding chord. And then we would go up to E and play an E chord. And that's still a minor chord. And you see there's a note in between each one of them. If I break it, this is what we call breaking the chord. When we play one note at a time, play that. And you're welcome to pause or play any time that you think you need to, or rewind. And then if you play the F chord, and then G chord, and it is easier if you break them and then put them together. And then the A, and then the B, and then C, and we just did a whole octave. An octave is from one letter to the same one up. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Yep. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the left hand with chords. We'll break them. And then move up one. You'll shift all those fingers. Then you move that up again. And then another one. And then another one. Then another one. Yeah. Now, if you were to put in some of these notes up here, if you wanted to play all major chords instead of some minor and major with just the white keys, what you would do is you'd start with the C, just like before in your C position, find the twins, and then your thumb's right here next to the twins. Okay, C position. Okay, and you'd shift up, but this one right here, if you wanted to play a D major chord, it would play this one here. So you'd play. Let's try that one again. Okay. And then the same concept up here. You would play this note. The third would be raised up to this key. Fifth would stay the same. And then you'd play ready, go. Then you move up to F, and that's just all white keys for a major chord. Ready, go. And then you'd move up to G, and that's all white keys as well for this one for a major chord. Ready, go. And then to the A, you do actually raise the third to play a major chord. Ready, go. And then for the B, you're going to make this one raised and this one raised to make a major chord. Ready, go. And then you're back to C again. Ready, go. Yep. And then for the left hand, starting on with C, find the twins. The C is right next to the twins. Play all the white keys there. And shift everything up for the D, but you raise this one. Ready, go. Then you shift everything up. It's a good idea if you want to shift, just return your third finger, whichever one is on a black key, back down, and then shift. This one you are going to raise the third here. And then we shift back up, and these are all white keys to make it a major F chord. Then to the G, this is all white keys as well. Ready, go. Always using 1, 3, and 5 for these triads. And then shift it up. Ready, go. Whoops, we're going to raise this one, sorry. 1, 2, ready, go. And then we're going to shift this one up. So this is 5, 3, and 1. 1, 2, ready, go. And then we're back up to the white keys. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. So you just played all of the major triads from C to C. And this is many of the songs are built on major chords, especially the roots. And you also know that if a chord starts down here on this one, this is going to be the root. So we identify this chord by the root. It's an F chord because it's got 1 for F, and we built it off of the F. And we build this one off of G, build this one off of A, and it's the same with the right hand. It's just it's the same notes, just different fingers. You swap the thumb and the pinky. C chord, because I built it off of C, D chord because I'm building it off of D, E chord because I'm building it off of E. It's a minor chord, but if I want to make it major, like that. Okay? All right, so you can repeat this if you want to get more familiar with your chords. And then next lesson, we are going to start playing actual chords into a song so that you can enjoy these chords in a song.